No, I'm fucking telling you, he was fucking there. There's a literal hole in the ground which he fucking came out of!
Listen, son, that part of town has seen better days. Sinkholes are a dime a dozen. Now how about you tell me what really happened?
I've been telling you what really happened. I've been telling your partner what really happened. I've been telling everyone here what really happened, and none of you will fucking listen to me!
I don't know what to tell you, partner. We've asked witnesses, we've checked CCTV. There is literally no evidence of a man coming out of a hole and stealing your dog. So I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath and start again.
Okay, Wait, do you hear that? Do you fucking hear that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That music! That fucking music! Do you hear?
I'm glad you asked.
No. No!
Have you ever wanted to directly support the podcast?
How did you get here? I'm being interrogated! This is a police station!
Oh God, he's losing its security!
Well, now you can by heading on down to patreon.com/SurmeowMusic.
Why is it always an ad? What do you fucking want from me, David?
Yes, I know I'm a police officer, but security!
At the $500 goal, we're going to start a D&D podcast.
I'm not going to play D&D with you, David!
Open the door! He's got a gun!
I do! Oh God! Shit! Officer, are you okay?
I'm glad you asked.
No! Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of Please Stop Talking. As always, I am your host, Avery, but you might know me better as Shammy, and I'm joined this time by my lovely friends, Ed. Wait. Yeah, no, that works fine, Ed.
Oh.
Sure, what's going on? Pow pow.
David.
The balance is destroyed.
Are you upset by me starting with Ed?
A little.
Okay, rewind. I'm joined today by my lovely friend David.
I win.
Ed.
What do you win?
I don't know, but you lose and that's good.
And Cameron is here too.
Always in last place. How I like it.
Oh my fucking god. So we should probably explain the changes in Season 2. And I'm really lightheaded from yelling no really loud a minute ago to give
What do you
Cameron
mean?
an example.
That is an
Are you
alternate
sure
reality.
it's not the alcohol?
That's also possible. Ed tricked me into drinking some beer before we recorded.
Oh, what a trick. What a dastardly trick.
I'm sorry for spending $30 on imported beer, Avery.
It's not my fault.
What
You
a
didn't look at the
trickster.
price tag.
I
Oh my
fooled
God.
you.
Ed sure
Season
fucking
2
got you.
Season 2 fucking hitting a home run right off the fucking first bat. God damn.
Welcome to the fucking game. No, so the
game?
Oh my god.
So let me fucking explain what the new season is. So a few major changes we're making for the second, well, we're calling it a season. It's basically just, it's the 1 year anniversary. And we're also making some changes to the formula, which is now instead of having the same 4 hosts every week, and then sometimes we sub in people for guests.
It's just gonna be a fucking
We have a
pot
rotating
of
cast of
randomness.
about 7 members, not about, exactly 7 members. And we'll also still have guests sometimes, but it's just whoever's available at that time, because that makes it easier for us and it makes it easier for whoever has
the new
stories.
members, Avery?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, David.
No.
The permanent members of the podcast now are me, David, Cameron.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sorry.
Shut the fuck up, Cameron. David didn't say anything when I said his name.
I know.
Ed, as you might have guessed.
Yeah.
Mandy, and Brendan.
There you go.
Wait, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that comes a new logo.
New logo?
Just a new look. New title cards. And probably new shows coming pretty soon in a couple months.
At some point, yeah.
At some point. It's closer than people might think.
And there's also a new
Or
Patreon
farther
link.
than
It's
they might
actually
think.
patreon.com/punkduck
Or we don't know what they might
I don't know
now.
what you think. I
Yeah,
don't know
exactly.
what you think. Ed, what did you fucking say?
No,
just
nothing.
Plugged,
Just move
he plugged. It's been literally less than fucking like 4 minutes into the
Did you
podcast, and you've
plug
already
Smite
plugged your
Car too?
Patreon. No, he plugged his own Patreon. Like, not even his other podcast
It's
Patreon,
fine.
his own personal one.
It's
Ever
fine,
you
I'll
got
just
any
put-
doubts on
I'll
this?
just put my Patreon over his.
I'm fucking alright. And with this new change in the PST, I'm also announcing a Patreon just for me though.
I hate all of you.
Cameron needs a Patreon for all those Paladins videos that I'm not paying him for.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Let's not talk about that. Ed, you're under an NDA.
don't
I-
you?
I can talk that he's working on it. He's gonna put himself in the credits. I just can't talk about like the details. That's fine.
Ed, are you going to fucking talk about your story?
What, me?
Are
Do
we
you-
starting with that story?
Do you want me to
guess.
start?
I thought
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're the new
You're the
member,
New host.
Remember, break the ice.
co-host. Calm down,
Oh,
Cameron.
shit.
I'm still the host.
We're all hosts with the most.
Ed, tell your story.
Okay. Well,
See, only the host can give commands like that.
no, wait.
I
I
said
need to
that.
tell a different. Yes, I got it. There was one story I had to talk about. Remember? Because I was like, do I
Yeah,
tell this
yeah.
one or the fucking the girl I got in the crack? I got to tell
Yes.
this one
You
too.
already told the crack story.
Yes, but there was another one that I was like, do I tell?
Is there another girl you got into crack?
No, I did something worse. Okay.
Oh no.
Yes.
Should I
I
talk
thought you were
about?
just gonna tell the story about how you lost your virginity.
I can tell that one too today. I mean, which one do you want first?
Fine, whatever. I don't. This one sounds way more interesting.
This one makes me. Okay, so
You gonna continue your trend of being the worst person on the
yeah,
podcast?
yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
So this happened like a year after I finished high school, but I had already dropped out of college. So picture this. I'm in Belgium, and every summer I had friends coming over to chill because they have like 2 months off, and they always come back to Belgium because the beer in England and like the hangout spots, like basically in England, everyone's spread out. They're not like all in one city. So every summer they'd come back to Brussels to fucking catch a few drinks, hang out, you know, the works.
What
And
did the beer have to do with anything?
shut up. Anyway, one of
Do you see how fucked up that was?
anyway,
I don't see any problem with that.
one of my close friends that always comes around the summer is, I shouldn't say his name now that I'm thinking about it. Let's call him
Cameron.
Cameron, sure.
Is this
So-
an incriminating story?
Yeah,
yes,
but it's your name.
Okay, alright. But it's
So
my name, so it's
Cameron-
good.
Yeah.
Cameron had this girlfriend for about 2 years, and she was
Hell
great.
yeah.
I was
sorry.
I'm pretty much best friends. Cameron is one of my best friends, not real Cameron.
Oh, what? Wait, which Cameron are we talking about? I'm getting
The
confused.
Cameron in the story.
But you said best friend.
Yes,
I'm
I did. So it's obviously not you.
Oh.
Anyway,
Right, well, news to me.
can I stop getting
Can he
interrupted,
tell his
please?
fucking story?
Jesus.
Cameron, please stop talking. Season 2.
Available now.
We really are the please stop talking.
Season
Shut
2.
the fuck up. Let him tell his story.
So Cameron was one of my best friends, and the girl that he was dating was sick. She's great. I was also
heard
really
she
good.
was 6. Holy
She was
shit.
6 as well.
Whoa.
I also heard that. I was like,
She
ooh.
was not 6 years old, same age as him. Anyway, she was
he
sick.
6?
She was sick.
She was epic.
I was
epic
really good friends
instead.
with her, and we decided to go and hang out with, I fucking hang out at the bar with Cameron, his girlfriend, and like 3 other people. So,
This is so confusing.
fuck Jesus!
No, it's fine.
It's because
No,
I
it's
keep
fine.
getting interrupted. I can't finish the sentence.
I'm sorry. I let you
keep
finish the
losing
sentence.
track of where I am.
let you finish the sentence before I said anything, Ed. Tell your fucking story.
So I'm hanging out with Cameron and his girlfriend and 3 other people, and we're sitting at a table, 6 people in total. I'm sitting in front of Cameron, and his girlfriend sitting next to him, and 3 other people don't matter. So me and Cameron are talking, and we're catching up on tales from our high school, and we're talking about his chemistry teacher, who was called Mr. White and was bald. You know, huge coincidence.
Right.
And we were talking about him, and he was a really good teacher. And then I happened to say, do you think his kids were bald too? And then Cameron said, oh, I hope. Okay, hang on. How do I phrase this without him sounding awful?
It's fine. You
It
gave him a
doesn't matter.
pseudonym.
It's me, so it's
Do you
whatever.
think his kids were bald too? And then Cameron said, maybe. I know he has a daughter. And then I said, do you think his daughter's hot? And Cameron said, oh, I hope so. I'm really into bald girls. And out of nowhere, his girlfriend wasn't even part of the it was just me and Cameron talking one-on-one, but his girlfriend was just sitting next to us. And out of nowhere, his girlfriend gets up, clearly pissed, and runs out of the bar. At which point, Cameron thinks about it a second and goes, oh no. And then he runs out, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So I go out of the bar with like the 3 other people that were sitting, because they were all asking me like, what happened? And I had no idea. And then we're all and we're all standing outside the bar, looking outside at Cameron and his girlfriend having a very violent argument because there's a lot of arm flailing, but we can't hear what's happening.
Can we change his name to David?
And no.
No.
And then Cameron, because then it would get more confusing. Cameron slowly walks back to us and he tells me, yeah, I'm gonna walk home with her. And then I ask him like, what happened? And he's like, I'll tell you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. So me and my 3 other friends, we go back to the bar. We spend the rest of the night there. And then in the morning, I check my texts and Cameron says, so what happened is my girlfriend's little sister has alopecia.
What is that?
She can't grow hair properly.
Oh no.
Ed, how do you have 2 alopecia stories?
No, that's the only one. This
What?
is the
Wait.
alopecia story.
You told it differently last time.
No, I haven't told it on the yeah, okay. I haven't
you
told it
told
on
it
the podcast, but did I tell you?
You told me at some point, and you told
Okay.
it very differently.
Okay, well, this is like the way more detailed version, so like
Understood.
you get context. And he told me, yeah, so she has alopecia, and I'm like, that would explain why she'd be upset at you saying you have a thing for bald girls. And he goes, yeah, well, anyway, I have like a barbecue party at my place in like a couple days. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then he says, and my girlfriend's gonna be there, so if you could apologize to her, that'd be great. And I went, what? Because like, in my eyes, we were having a one-on-one conversation. I had no idea his girlfriend's sister had alopecia, so I was like, why the hell should I apologize? Because like, he's the one that said the bad thing too, right? And then he said, dude, come on, for me. And I went, okay, yeah. I'll do it if it makes her feel better and it helps her like not hate you, you know? Absolutely, I would have done it. So,
What do you mean would?
What has this piece of shit
would have?
Cameron done? What has this piece of shit Cameron done? Where do I
So-
find him?
couple days later, I go to the party with like 3 other friends, it doesn't matter. Basically, everyone else was already there, including his girlfriend. So I'm saying hi to everybody, and I'm saving his girlfriend for last because I really had to swallow my pride and just apologize for bringing up bald girls. So yeah, I'm saying hi, then she comes up, and I'm like, listen, Charlotte, I'm making up a name. Listen, Charlotte, I just want to say, and she doesn't let me finish my sentence because instead what she does is she crosses her arms and goes, so are you going to apologize?
Oh,
What the fuck?
oh.
So instead of
the
saying,
fuck?
you know, what I should have said, I said, yeah, I'm sorry your sister looks like a thumb.
Ed, this is the part of the story that I remember.
No, you did. No.
That's so bad.
Ed, you're fucking awful.
Yeah.
I was with you. I was so with you.
Yeah.
No. No. So you got kicked out?
No, I didn't get kicked out. She just hated me and ran off, and then I didn't talk to her. I haven't talked to her since.
Oh my gosh.
We spent the rest of the party ignoring each other.
I can't believe your
I
friend
can't
wasn't
imagine
just
why.
like, I can't believe your friend was just like, yo, dude, you've got to fucking leave. Like, I'm so, like, did they break up?
No.
Are they still together?
No, they're still together. I haven't talked to him either in a while, but like, I assume we're still on good terms.
You assume a lot of things right now.
that's a big assumption.
Eddie, I've known you for a while. You do assume a lot of things. You just say shit sometimes without bothering.
Listen, that really fucking pissed me off. I know for a fact I shouldn't have said that, and that was awful. But I was so pissed off in the moment, and I just said the first thing that came to my head. God, which was that.
Your sister looks like a thumb. No,
your sister looks like a thumb. I get why you did that. I would be pissed as shit as well.
So she didn't slap you or anything? She just like fucking ran away?
Did she start crying?
She did that thing where like you start like, she really tensed up her face and just fucking stomped out.
You mean she did that thing where she got really mad?
Yes.
Oh, weird.
That's so strange. Wow.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's really bad. That's really so bad.
Yeah. So speaking of bad things, David, you had a story where you had to drag Ed into another voice channel to ask him if it was too bad for the
you
podcast.
said Greg. You said Greg.
It was Greg.
What did I say?
Oh, no.
You said Ed. You said me.
Fucked up.
No, it was Greg. So basically what happened, we were in a voice chat. I don't remember how it got there, but we talked about, I just told Avery like, hey, did I ever tell you about that one thing I used to do that was pretty fucked up? And then he was like, no. And Greg was also in voice chat, and I wasn't sure if I can, because it's pretty bad, but it's like, I don't know if I can get in trouble legally for this.
That's fine. Statute of limitations or something.
And then I dragged Greg into this and went into a private channel and
Don't drag Greg into the actual crime.
No, not in the crime. He didn't do anything.
He's an accessory because he didn't report you.
He's an accessory. He is, but he just.
Are you gonna make?
I just told him what happened.
You have to make everyone who listens to this podcast an accessory to a crime.
Listen, we're gonna find out pretty goddamn soon.
Oh.
I told him, and then we came back into the main voice channel, and he said, "It's fine." But the thing is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if it's fine still.
So are you not gonna tell the story?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
How long ago did this
I don't think
event
it's that
happen? How long
it's
ago?
a while ago. I was in college.
How many years?
Sejep, yeah. 4 or 5 years.
All right, you're good.
I think I'm good. I think it's after 5 years.
It's 5 years of statute of limitations.
Boom, there you go. I think it's true, yes.
That might be in New Zealand. I don't know what it is
Probably
anywhere.
in Canada, you know, the Queen.
check.
We're linked by the Queen.
It's fine.
Cameron.
I'm sure David's fine. Just tell the story.
Honestly, it's not that bad.
Did you
It's
kill
not
a
that
man?
bad. No.
Then you're fine. Go ahead.
So basically, when I was in Sejep, I was extremely poor because I didn't have a job. But I wanted to play.
Do it.
But I wanted to play video games. But I also
I know what.
wait.
Oh no, you told me this story.
I have no idea what this is.
I told you.
Told me this story before.
What I did, I pretended to be like small YouTubers, and I sent emails to PR companies, like video game PR companies, and I was like, "Hey man, I heard you had a new game coming out. Could you send me a key for review?" And like it was. I got.
We should clarify. You were pretending to be other small YouTubers who were
Yes.
real YouTubers.
Oh,
Yes.
so impersonation.
Yeah.
Impersonation, yes.
Well, when they ask you to send that email through the email that they have as business emails,
I made like fake emails. Listen, Ed, it was pretty bad, but should I start naming games I got?
No,
maybe
Or is that a
not.
bit
Probably
too
not.
much?
no. Look at this.
I
Well,
had a-
I'll censor the game because that's the biggest catch I got.
okay.
Okay.
I got an alpha key for And I also got the full game.
Oh,
That's a pretty impressive catch, though,
that
right?
is. But
Yeah.
like, I was on the other end of that spectrum where, so a game developer, you don't have to censor this because like I didn't do any crimes in this situation. One of the developers for some indie game called Planet Nomads, which is like a No Man's Sky-ish game, just emailed me saying like, hey, we had this guy email us asking us for a code saying it's you. We're just making sure you did do that. And I went, no. Like, out of all the games you want to get by impersonating me, you're going to get something called Planet Nomads.
That's whack. I'm
Yeah.
honestly surprised.
You literally did that.
Yeah? 5 years ago? It was 5 years ago.
Why are you? I don't even fucking words for you,
I wouldn't
David.
do that anymore.
In Canada, there is no statute of limitation.
Oh.
That's why I was curious as to why they didn't like just email the actual business
I think
email
I'm
attached
still
to those
fine.
people asking
I think
like,
it'll be fine,
Yeah,
David.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
It'll get the
Still,
podcast blacklisted, but still.
That's bad. Like, fuck.
don't-
That's
fuck
really
you.
bad.
It was 5 years ago. I was in Sejap, I was poor, and instead of pirating,
You're making a lot of excuses. You really are trying to justify
Instead
this?
of pirating, I did the exact same thing as pirating, but also broke another law by impersonating someone else.
listen, I'm just trying to make it.
I broke a different law than most people. Okay?
I'm trying to make things less worse, but I'm making things.
Because you keep justifying it, like you still stand by it.
No, I don't.
Then why are you justifying
Then why are you justifying it?
I don't know.
Jesus. Okay, hang on, really quick. I need to go to the restroom really fucking badly.
Oh
I've been
my
drinking a
god.
shit ton of water to try and sober up. Give me 1 minute, and then I've got a story I can tell when I get back.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3.
Break.
Patience, my pet, patience. The show will be right back.
Sure that we all have stories. Right,
Except
Cameron?
Well, at least I didn't commit a literal crime.
I didn't
Oh,
commit
wait.
any crimes.
I committed a lot of
Alright.
crimes in my life, but I haven't been caught yet, so I'm good. Anyways, Avery, let's go.
Well, you've been caught now.
Okay.
I
Oh
ruined
my
some
God.
guy's van.
You. Okay, well, I guess you're going again
All
after
right.
me then. I don't know.
What? No, I have a better one. I have the V card story.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Ah, yes, the
Jesus.
famed V card story.
Okay, so apropos of nothing.
Marijuana.
So Ed and Cameron have heard this story before,
Oh.
Oh?
but David is not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to tell it? Like,
yeah.
you're all good?
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
I don't care.
Oh.
So, somewhat recently-ish, I decided to go to a bar for the first time in my life. Just on a
Oh.
whim.
Wait, you've never been to a bar?
No,
thought
I have now.
Well,
I had never been to a bar before this. But for whatever reason, I decided, you know what? If I'm going to a bar, I'm not going to any old bar.
oh. I feel like I know what's gonna happen because I feel like you told me like.
Did I
But
tell you
not-
I went to a gay bar, David?
Yeah, that's the thing you told me. Well, you told Charlie while I was there because
Wait.
Charlie wanted to go to a gay bar with me,
Oh yeah, I
and
did
then
do
you
that.
said I went to one,
You don't know anything that happened,
but I don't
though,
know
right?
anything.
Okay, so
God.
I don't remember a lot of what happened because, spoiler alert, I got really drunk. But the gist of it is, I walk into the bar, and I'm just going to call it the bar from now on. I walk into the bar,
Because it is.
and I go and I get a rum and coke because it's my drink of choice. And
So classy.
well, it's a good drink. Fuck you, Cameron.
It is a good drink. What's your fucking deal? What the
And-
fuck is this?
I'm realizing when I'm ordering the drink that like, this is going to be an experience because the bartender is wearing a leather harness no shirt. And when I ordered the drink, he says, "You're cute. I'm making this one strong."
Hey!
Oh, wait, that's like super like
This
vaguely
man wants
creepy.
it.
Dude, it was
man
fine.
wants
I
it.
got more bang for my buck.
I need to hit
fair
up
enough.
some gay bars. I'm cute as shit.
Yeah, dude, it was an experience. I forget who I was messaging while I was there. I think it was Charlie, but I don't remember. I was messaging.
You told me it was Charlie. You told me it was
I told
Charlie.
you it was Charlie, but I'm thinking back. I think it might not have been Charlie. But I was talking about the decor of this bar because I walked into this bar and I walked into the sort of back area of the bar where there was a second bar, which is where I ordered my drink, and there was just whoever I was messaging, I was like, dude, I'm at a gay bar. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Because, little insight for anyone who doesn't know me, that's very unlike me to just randomly go out to a gay bar. And, but I said, it's fucking awesome, dude. There's like a 4-foot painting of just a dick on the wall.
It's like the Quantic Dream office.
Oh my god, it is.
And then instead of sports, the TVs are just playing videos of mostly naked, really muscular orange men walking around on the beach. It's like a Mandalore video.
Orange man.
It's like the Quantic Dream office.
It's
No. God damn it.
No, but and then so I go and I get my drink and I sit down and I'm just kind of like something that I learned in when I was studying acting and stuff is something that you get taught is like to go out and you go people watching, which is like you sit down in like a public place and you just sort of like casually watch like the people around you and be like, how do they walk? How do they talk? Blah, 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 blah. So I was doing that and then all of a sudden, and I'm wearing a beanie at the time because I just wear beanies sometimes. And so I'm sitting at this table and this like 50-something-year-old man sits down at the table next to like at the table with me and starts flirting with me. And he just, as he's flirting with me, he's like, that is the ugliest hat.
what? You just called out your fucking
No,
beanie?
I started getting negged by a 50-year-old man.
What the fuck?
And I kept and I just this is not part of like the main story, but this is context. So I got offered drinks a few times throughout the night, and I just kept ordering drinks of my own because I wasn't accepting their drinks. But in my head, I was like, yo, if these people are ordering me this many drinks, we're all getting hammered. Because I was drunk and I'm a moron. And so not a whole lot else happens that I can remember off the top of my head. But I do remember that as last call came around, I go out to the front of the bar and I'm like on my phone and I'm like ordering an Uber. And then all of a sudden this man comes up behind me and he like puts his arm around me. And I'm like, oh, hello, what's up? What's up, new friend? Because I'm really fucking drunk at this point. I'm like barely standing up.
Did you actually call him new friend?
No, I literally was just like, he put his arm around me. I was like, oh, hello, what's up?
Avery, I met you like we were like more drinks.
No,
like,
I could barely
just, like,
stand up, so I just immediately like subconsciously like leaned in and like, hello, what's up? How are you?
Oh,
and he's like, yo, dog, listen. Why don't you catch a ride back to my place and we can have some fun with Tina? And I was like,
Tina.
Who is Tina? Is she nice? And then he starts laughing and he's like, it's and he like looks over his shoulder and then he looks over his other shoulder. He's like, It's crystal meth. And I'd just say, how dare you, sir?
Did you actually?
I am a classy boy. I will have you know, I only make fuck for cocaine.
Oh no, he had cocaine.
No, he didn't.
Oh fuck.
And I pushed him away, and then I ordered my Uber.
God damn it.
My God.
right,
Did you actually tell him that?
Yes, I did. I did say that.
I only make the fuck for cocaine.
No, I only make fuck for cocaine. I did, in fact, say that. And I distinctly remember at the time thinking, this is hilarious. Not,
Avery.
this is dangerous.
Avery,
What's up?
when are you taking Ed to this gay bar?
I don't know.
When?
I've already been to a gay bar. It's pretty
Well,
good.
you've been to a gay club.
Yeah.
You danced in a cage with gay men.
Hell yeah.
What?
I should mention that before I got offered meth, I did get offered money, like twice.
Jesus.
Dude, I'll fucking take it.
Gay bars are insane.
They seem so fucking wild. Like, holy
Fucking
shit.
crazy. Also, that's literally the most drunk I have ever been in my entire life, and I don't remember half of what happened.
Thank God you were telling everything that happened to Charlie.
Yeah. Or
There you
whoever
go.
I was messaging. I think it was Charlie.
I'm pretty sure it was Charlie, because I remember you sending me screenshots of DMs with him about
Actually,
that.
that's probably why he immediately texted me and was like,
We're
need
going
to go
to a gay
bar.
I'm running low on meth.
God.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, dude. What a fucking turn my life could have taken that night.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yikes.
Oh, fuck me.
If he just had goddamn cocaine.
If only, man. Like, I was locked in at that point. I'm a man of my word.
I could start a fucking farm. I just go to one of those, and then he'll be like, yo, let's go have fun with Tina. Then I'll bring Tina back to mine, and I'll sell it
Yeah,
off
I
to
was
somebody
thinking,
else.
Yeah. Like, turn it into a fucking empire.
I am planning on starting a meth lab. Officer.
Wow.
Not a meth lab, a meth dispensary.
I am gonna use a gay club as a meth farm.
Eventually, you meet up with some stranger out in the middle of the desert. You're notorious at this point.
So what?
Fucking for so much meth.
So what I've
Just-
gathered from the second season of the Please Stop Talking podcast premiere is that we're criminals.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a new theme. I like it.
I mean,
Don't act like that wasn't a theme of the first
It was already,
season.
yeah,
yeah, it's fine. It's
Fair enough.
fine.
it's fine.
As long as none of us try to run for office at some point, you know?
Oh yes,
Cameron.
me, notorious for my
What
politics.
is,
Oh,
why
yes,
would you say Cameron?
Cameron,
Because we all know all politicians don't do drugs. Didn't the mayor of Canada take a shitload
Ah,
of
yes,
crack?
the mayor of Canada.
No, the mayor of Toronto. He died because of all the crack he had.
Yes.
Oh God. Yikes.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
I don't think.
Well, he didn't. I don't
he
think
didn't
he died
die.
from
He
the
was just
coke,
on cocaine.
but he did die.
Listen.
And he did also have a fuck ton of crack.
I mean, it probably
God.
didn't help his health.
Oh, it
The
definitely did
cocaine
not help.
probably didn't help, yeah. Generally not healthy to do cocaine.
Yikes.
In my experience, at least.
Shut up, Avery. God damn.
I haven't
Do you
told
have
guys the
another
cocaine
story, like right now
Well,
about cocaine?
I don't have a cocaine story. What are you talking about?
Did you just drink more, Avery?
It's water. Calm down.
Okay, I heard glass like.
How do we
Alright,
know?
What do you mean, how do you know? Why would I continue drinking beer?
Okay, alright.
It's clear it could be anything.
Ed.
What's up?
You had
So
another
I was
story?
just
Or
looking up.
David?
I was just looking up the ex-mayor of Canada, Rob Ford. He was
Yeah,
on crack.
Rob Ford. Yes, he.
Alright.
Yeah, but he.
Can
didn't
we
die
get off the
because of
dead
crack.
mayor?
Why? He's a hero. Let him let his legacy live on a bit. Goddamn.
David, you had another story, I think.
Me or David?
Wait, and if David doesn't
Dave-
have a story, Ed can talk about the time he went to a gay club and danced in a
Yeah,
cage.
we're already in a geek.
Virginity!
Oh well, I mean, it's probably the same story. Go ahead.
Me?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Wait, do I start?
Yeah.
Whoever.
Oh, well, because my story is
Did
short.
you
Oh,
lose
I
your
guess I can-
virginities to each other? What is happening right now?
Don't I wish?
I fucking wish, bitch. So I streamed, not
Yes.
yesterday. I streamed recently, Bloodborne, except I got extremely drunk because basically we were 4 guys. It was me, Ferds, David, and Babs, and we would, I like, let's say I would start. I would give my controller to Ferds, then Ferds to Babs, Babs to David, and when it came back to me, we all took a shot of absinthe.
What?
Wait, how strong is the absinthe in Canada?
What do you think? How much do you think absinthe is?
I mean, absinthe in Belgium is 90%.
I'm pretty sure it's 90% here as well. So,
See, I know the story, but I don't know how you got to it. So this is all great.
oh,
damn
and also every time somebody donated a certain amount, we would take a shot. So we got insane. Oh yeah, and also we were drinking beer. Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
Mixing with absinthe? Oh no.
Wait, beer before or
Beer,
after the
shots,
absinthe?
and absinthe. Oh
Or
yeah.
during? Like at the
Beer,
same
shots,
time?
all the
and
time.
absinthe is
Everything
enough,
in-
David.
Everything at
David.
the same time.
David.
What?
Oh my god, that is so much alcohol.
Anyways, I mean, we took like 2 shots of absinthe, which is enough for me.
I'm sure.
Anyways,
Oh,
so
definitely.
David wasn't feeling good.
Other David, you should clarify. Every podcast is someone's first podcast, David.
You're right. My friend David, the yin to my yang.
Call him
Saying
D.
that because he's black.
That sound.
Just call him. What?
Wow.
Just call him D. Easy.
The D. Okay, the D
No,
looked.
D. Just D.
call him Dave
Yeah,
Sure.
there we go.
Oh my god.
or Black
looked
David
at-
or other David. Just say something
God.
other than just David.
I'll call him David.
That-
And
what?
we'll let it go. David, my friend David,
I hate you so much.
he
David.
looks at Babs on the stream. He just goes, I'm not feeling too good. Cause Babs was like, we were in a small room and Babs was like blocking the way to the restroom. And he's just like, Babs, I'm not feeling too good. Can you just like move a bit? And then Babs was really drunk and for some reason he did not want to fucking move. And he was just like, I'm not moving, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually he did move. And David, you just see on stream David looking absolutely shit-faced. And he just, his eyes expand, like he just gets up and you just hear running. And we're trying to figure out how to make a game work or whatever.
Yeah, it was the
And-
Final Fantasy game.
I turn around, I look towards the kitchen and I just see David, his face inside the fucking oh shit, what's the word?
Sink?
Sink.
Inside the sink. And I just like raise a bit and everybody just turns around afterwards and like we just hear like extremely loud. And you can hear it extremely loud,
Oh,
like
yeah.
super
Oh,
loud
yeah.
on stream.
Oh
and
yeah, you hear it on stream.
our response is just, uh-oh. Wait, I'll put
It was
the vid.
all 3 at the same time.
We just all go, uh-oh. Look,
God.
in general, it's
It's
click
fucking
on it.
beautiful.
It's so good.
It's so good.
We'll post a link in the description.
Cause yeah, I remember
Oh
when
my
you were telling me about it, David. I was scrolling through it to find it, and then I find it, and then like David literally says like, Dude, I think I'm gonna throw up. And then Babs is like, no, you're not. And just,
No,
like,
you're not.
sits-
No, you're
he
not.
just, like, sits down.
And then David sits up and is like, I guess I'm not gonna vomit. And then he just gets back up.
You're right,
And,
dog.
God.
oh, the uh-oh is great. Yeah, it was a good night.
Perfect.
It was a good night.
Whose sink was it?
Oh man.
Who's what? Oh, it's
Whose sink was
Ferd's.
it?
It's Ferd's sink.
Perfect.
The thing is,
He deserves
the
it.
distance. The distance from the fucking bathroom to the sofa and the kitchen
To
to
the
the
sink?
sofa is like almost the same. We don't know why he vomited.
Was there like a closed door to the toilet?
No,
Like,
I think he was just. We were just really drunk, and
he was
we
just
were
confused.
we were just making ramen at that point, and it
God.
happened. A lot of things happened that night.
You gonna be doing a similar stream?
I mean,
Anytime
probably
soon.
we're trying to finish the blood. Like we're just trying to finish.
You're gonna finish Bloodborne like that?
We're
Bloodborne
gonna
on absinthe?
Bloodborne on absinthe,
Absinthe
is
born.
pretty. Oh shit, that's
New
pretty
title?
much what we've been doing. Yeah, that's a new title. Anyways, that's my story.
You're not gonna finish the game.
I'm never. No, we're not. We legit. I don't even think we got one bonfire or lantern on that whole 3-hour stream.
You guys are morons.
Jesus.
God damn, that
Wait,
sounds like it would
how?
be infuriating to
There's
watch.
one like right at there's like what? Oh.
Cause we were fucking.
Yeah, no, I
shit-faced.
know.
Also, we're really bad at Soulsborne games.
Anyway, speaking of vomiting violently into a sink, here's how I lost my virginity.
Nice.
Don't tell me that actually ties in.
Nice, my man.
It doesn't, but
okay,
it sounds like
okay.
it could, knowing Ed.
Right? That's why I'm so concerned.
Yo, you heard of Poop and Seek? We're about to play throw up in a sink violently.
And what?
And fuck.
God damn it.
That's the title of the. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
How to get banned.
Okay, shit. How do I start it?
Same way you
Okay, so
started it when you told me. What?
Okay, so this happened when I was 15 to 16 years old. I'm not sure exactly when. It was like 2 years before I finished high school, so that's my age for people that can gauge that. And during the end of that specific year, every single class in my year always takes a 1-week trip to a country in Europe that they haven't been to. And I voted for Europe. For you. I voted
That's a
for
pretty
Sweden.
broad choice.
I chose Sweden, so I got put in the group of people that also chose Sweden, and we were like 30 in total. And then we fucked off to Sweden for a week. It was pretty cool. We got to do a bunch of activities. I got to ride a ski bike. Is that what you call them? It was pretty sick.
It was a snowmobile.
Snowmobile, that's what it's called. Yeah, I got to ride a snowmobile. We did some frozen lake fishing. It was pretty cool.
Fucking
That
lit.
sounds cool as shit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Now, the
We're
problem
gonna
with
talk about
Sweden...
Ed getting his dick wet.
Hell yeah!
In the ice pool?
So...
That's how he was catching fish.
The thing with Sweden is that it's one of the few European countries that actually enforces a drinking law. So how it works is you have to be 18 to drink and 21 to buy. So if you're 18, you can go to bars and shit. But if you want to buy alcohol at like a grocery store or something to take it home, you have to be 21. So instead of like at the end of like the days,
I don't
because
see how that's relevant since you were 15.
no, I know,
Neither
but like
of those
I'm getting to
ages.
it. I'm getting to it.
Okay.
So from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. we had activities to do, but anything past 4 p.m. we were free to do whatever we wanted because we were staying at this accommodation for college students. So everyone that was actually local was like 18 to 20. And past 4 p.m. we could do whatever we wanted. So instead of drinking, we just got fucking hopped on Red Bulls and Monster Energy drinks. Like we drank like 5 per night and we just go out and do dumb shit.
That's the most
Okay.
Ed sentence I've heard in such a
Yeah.
long time.
So, and you're living with me.
I know, it's fucked.
Did you not hear the thumb story earlier, Avery?
It's true.
Like,
I've already heard the thumb story though.
right,
So,
fair enough.
on the very last night, we were like, oh, we're going to have like 20 Red Bulls each. It's going to be crazy. We're going to
Wow.
climb every mountain before we leave. It's going to be sick. I'm going to fuck
See that?
Bigfoot.
See that mountain? You can fucking climb it, dude.
See that mountain? You can fuck Bigfoot on it.
But instead of me doing any of that, I'm getting dressed, everybody's ready, and then I get a call from my mom, and she informs me that a very close relative has passed away. So
God.
obviously,
This got weird.
obviously,
This got
I'm not.
really weird.
No, it's important to the story.
I feel like
It's
Avery's
that
just saying
makes it
just
so much
wait.
weirder, Ed. You have no idea.
Wait, why?
Never mind.
What? You're talking about how you lost your virginity and you're bringing up how a family member died.
But that's what happened.
Yeah, but you're
I know,
assuring
but
us
it's
it's
still
relevant,
weird.
and that's what's weird about it.
Maybe it's a red herring.
No, it is relevant because she
Okay.
told me that.
Oh, God.
And obviously, I didn't feel like going out. So instead, I told my friends, yeah, I know it's the last day, but I'm not really feeling it. I told them I was like sick or whatever. And they were like, oh, well, okay. So they fucked off. And then I stayed in my room. I was bummed out, sad. So I'm putting my pajamas. I'm literally like half pajamas, half normal clothes at this point. And suddenly, I hear a knock on my door.
A female.
And I'm thinking it's probably the teacher's asking me if I'm okay.
Oh, a female.
and it
teacher.
was.
But instead But instead of that, I open the door and it's one of the college students that's staying here. And she's asking like,
You are 15.
Oh no. Oh no.
and she's asking like, yo, how come you didn't go with them? And I went, oh, I'm feeling a bit sick. I'm just gonna go sleep right now. And she's like, oh, do you have like a fever or a headache or something? Because if you want, we can go back to my room and I'll make you some tea to like get better. And
Nice.
I'm fucking stupid. And I genuinely thought she was offering me tea. So I went, yeah, that's a great idea. Hang on. So I put my regular clothes back on. And I follow her back to her room. So we're in her room. She puts the kettle on. And we're just talking, you know, good times. We're watching TV. She's talking about how much she likes Sabaton. And I like Sabaton too. And then we had sex, you know.
well,
yeah.
Nice.
it's a complication.
How? Hey, so Ed, quick
Where's
question.
the-
Avery, I'm
funny
debating whether or not I talk about the complication.
Talk about the complication, Ed.
You should talk about the
Quick
complication,
question.
my man.
How old was she? Did you ever find out?
She was 19.
Oh my god!
You did not mention that to me.
No!
I mean, it's
Isn't
pretty
that
obvious since she was a college student.
College means
Yeah.
different things depending on where you are.
She could be like 17. Even that's still weird to me. But like,
Even that is a lot.
yeah,
Wow, that
19. Did you at any point tell her how old you were?
No?
Wow. Oh my god.
Jesus
But
Christ.
she knew you were from a high school.
She knew I was from a Belgian school.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Let's not pin anything
Her
on her.
name was Cameron.
Her name was.
man, common name.
Best case scenario, she just knew she had what do you call it? Exchange students for like a week. So you know, it's fine. Plus, I look old. The fact that I'm like 6 foot whatever, and I
4.
still was that height back then.
Yeah,
so.
it's a reasonable doubt is what we're going
Yeah,
with.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
we're going with. Okay, understood. Cameron's off the hook.
Whoa, close one.
Anyway,
Fuck any
we-
more 15-year-olds and we're gonna have problems though, Cameron.
Look, man, as long as I'm in Sweden and it's a camp and they don't tell me their age, and they're 6 feet tall, that's the main hook.
Ed, talk about the complication.
I don't want to talk about the complication.
It's your foreskin. You've already talked about it.
Well, I don't want to make the listeners
Don't force-
uncomfortable.
force him to fucking go into details.
crime.
Well,
Yeah, but they don't know about it. Like,
So you guys remember the first podcast I was on? I talked about getting a circumcision.
yikes.
Yeah.
The reason I got it was because I found out during my first ritual.
Ritual. Oh my god, she was going to harvest you. That's why she's picking the young one.
She harvested my foreskin, and the doctor finished the job.
Is that no? That's not how it happened.
What do you mean?
Of course not.
No. I mean, I know, and that's not what I fucking meant. Like, as in,
Basically,
Just
I found
continue.
out that during the
What could you
deed,
possibly have meant?
I had a condition that didn't allow the old Johnny skin to pull back all the way when it's, you know, the American flag has been raised this morning. You know?
What is?
So when
That
the
is
flag
the
has
worst
been
analogy for a foreskin pulling back.
when the flag has been raised, there's no going back, you know?
Okay.
No
Right.
reversing.
Right.
Oh,
So
right.
she found that out pretty quick. So instead, we tried doing it. It didn't really work out because I was in pain the whole time.
Jesus.
Is it supposed to hurt?
So wait. At that point, she didn't also realize, like, maybe this guy's a bit young. Like,
Yeah, that's
if he, like,
pretty solid indicator, right?
that's a huge like
maybe
red
she
flag
thought
right
he was
there.
just a virgin,
Like-
you know?
So anyway, she just, you know,
Why am I going up to bat for someone who committed a sex crime? I take
We
it back.
settled.
I take it back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to end this story before anyone else admits they're okay with this. So
I'm not okay
this
with it,
up.
for the record.
So instead we settled for third base, and then we went to sleep, and then we woke up, and we cuddled for a bit. We talked like, hey, that was pretty good.
Hey, I'm 15, by the way. just letting you know.
And then I
use your
You
phone to
committed a
call my
crime.
parents?
And
Here's
then
my parents. Like,
I asked her how it was, and she lied to me. It was all good.
Aw.
And then it was like 10 a.m. And since, you know, it was the last day yesterday, how it worked was we were supposed to catch a bus the next day in the morning. So it's 10 a.m. and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get out and go pack. So I tell her, hey, this was great. Later, I'm going back to Belgium. And then
and she was like, wait, I thought you worked here.
And then I get out of her room and I turn around, forgetting that her front door of her room was angled straight at the dining area.
Oh no.
And everyone was having breakfast.
And everyone knew she committed a sex crime.
Everyone including the college students, my friends, and everyone on the school trip, and the teachers on the school trip.
And she still didn't, like, nothing happened. She just,
It's sweet.
I mean, I don't know.
Nothing-
I haven't talked to her since, I'll be honest.
I mean, I would hope not.
So I turn around and I look at everybody and I'm processing how to respond to this. And what I did was I just waved a hello with my hand and then I went to my room.
Are you gonna talk about what happened when
Yeah.
you came back to the dining
Oh
hall?
yeah. I packed. I came back. The dining room went quiet. Sat down and I ate in complete silence. And then we got on the bus.
You
and
should
we went
clarify.
home.
You should clarify. Everyone at your table was completely silent when you sat down.
No, I sat down next to my friends and no one said a word for the entire meal.
My
Nothing.
That's really awkward. What the fuck?
Instead, they just asked me for details when we were on the bus because, like, to be fair, in the dining room, people would have heard. Like, the dining room was just this big open hall, but then on the bus, everybody was sleeping. We were just talking about it. Whatever. And now, a little bonus segment
Oh, nice.
was that, like, this school trip happened, like, a week or two after I had just broken up with a girlfriend I had at the
Was this
time.
bad
and
teeth,
we were
bad
dating.
breath girl?
Was it Coke?
No,
Girl?
it wasn't. Bad Breath Girl was when I was 12, Avery.
I don't
Relax. This
remember
was
when anything is
Who's
in
Bad
your life.
Breath Girl?
He told us.
Bad
that
Breath
was-
Girl
oh,
was
right.
Crack Girl.
That was
on a
right.
podcast.
That is the same girl.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Remember, it was his fault.
Right, I remember now.
It was
Yeah.
his fault.
Anyway,
Fucked up.
Do you have a fucked up
so-
story about this ex-girlfriend?
no, she's great. We're still in touch.
Okay, great. Sick.
Which
best
will be
friends.
surprising once you hear what the bonus
Oh no!
bit is, which is the first school day after the school trip. No
It
one
spread like wildfire.
No one. I mean, not really, because I only because I mean, everyone knew, but like nobody else was like really close, because like it was a big year. Like 1 year is like 1,000 people, so like
Wow.
only like 10 people actually got the details on the bus. And then I was sitting with at the very first school day with a bunch of my friends in the school lounge, including a friend that was on that trip, and he just out of nowhere yells as soon as I sit down, "So Ed, I heard you got laid."
Oh my god.
You know who else was in that lounge?
Your ex.
My ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
You just won.
And
It's
that-
fine.
Jesus.
And that's the story, which beautifully segues into my circumcision story. It's like my circumcision is original Star Wars, and this was Rogue One. You can watch them back to back, and they all make sense.
There you
Yup,
go.
The
that's
end.
how
They fixed some plot holes in the first one as well.
they do.
There's some
Like,
cameos
when did he
in
find
this
out
one.
his foreskin was fucked? Fuck. I think
God.
is that where we end it? Is that-
Ed's
I
foreskin,
don't know
a
where else
PSD
to go.
story.
No, we're not calling it that. God, what do we even call this episode?
Dude, I don't know. It's been fun though. I had a good time.
Yeah, it's
It was
been
a
fun.
good time.
I also had a good time.
Gay bars and V cards.
That's a good one. That is a good title. We're
That's
going
a
with
good one.
that.
We're going that one. God.
What a good time we had
How about
today,
gay
boys.
meth heads?
How about
No.
who's Tina?
Who's seen it? What the fuck is gonna be the thumbnail?
Well,
Ed's foreskin,
mean,
obviously. Yeah, we should all plug our shit.
I can send you a picture of the Swedish girl if you want.
oh,
What?
dude, I was
No.
so scared. I thought you were gonna
Wait,
say
you
like-
took a picture with her?
I mean, I have her Facebook.
So you do still talk to her?
So she knows how old you are by
I
now.
have her on face. Of course
Wait,
she
wait, wait,
does.
What do you
That's
So-
Of course she
Bad.
did.
and she still
clarify
added
that?
you?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you- and you've
after
talked to her?
We kept Snapchatting for a while. She sent me tits.
Oh my
After she found
god!
out how old you were.
I don't know if she knew back then. I mean, we just gradually stopped talking.
Ed!
Can we just end the podcast? It's been fun.
What's your YouTube and your Twitter
Everything,
ads?
Ed.
Plug
Fuck
it.
your shit.
And plug her Facebook while you're at it.
But me?
Let the
What other
let the
Ed could we
authorities know.
possibly be talking
Hey,
to?
you can find me on youtube.com/c/punkducktv.
Nice.
And Twitter is punkduck_. Yeah.
What about your Twitch?
It's punkduck. I got the punkduck handle.
Nice.
Sick. Yeah.
Nice.
David?
You can
Cameron?
you can follow me on Twitter at SuperSnakeShape.
You tweeting stuff now? I should unmute you since E3 has been over.
You didn't unmute me?
I should unblock you.
So fucked up.
Wow.
I unblocked you.
You know, out of all the fuck shit that's happened in this podcast, this one hurt the most.
This one is the fuckiest of shits.
David.
You can follow me on Sir Meow Music on Twitch, Twitter, and SoundCloud, and it's just Sir Meow on Spotify. There you go.
You can follow me on Twitter at ShammyTV. On YouTube, I'm Shammy. I don't Twitch, I guess. Sometimes Shammy YT. I
Sometimes Twitch. Sometimes Twitch.
feel like that's it. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Wow.
Hey Ed,
Man,
What's up?
I don't know. Say something funny. Why don't you?
we've all grown a lot as people today, haven't we?
Oh,
I feel like I've regressed.
Yeah. That sounds like a you problem.
Oh, here's
Sounds like
something
an
funny
us
you can
problem.
end it on. One of the times she sent me tits, I screenshotted it, and I was new to Snapchat, and I didn't know it.
Oh my
sent her a
God.
notification, and I screenshotted